Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this UPSC CSAT complete lecture series. And in the previous session, we have started a new topic, and that is speed, time, and distance. Okay, and in that session, we have learned few topics like what? The concept behind speed, time, and distance, then average speed. Yes, average speed is already covered in average topic, but still here we have covered that too. Okay, then the relative speed concept. Okay, and based on these topics we have solved few practice questions, we have solved few PYQs, and we have understood like how to approach the questions if based on these topics. Okay, fine. And lastly, I have given a homework for you guys, but that's fine. So let's do that homework first, then we will begin with the new topic, that is boat and stream, and that race on circular track. Okay, that will be our last topic. Fine. So first that homework. So question was like a train left Delhi for Mumbai at an average speed of 40 km per hour. Fine. And 2 hours later, an express train left Delhi for Mumbai following the previous train on a parallel track at an speed of 60 km per hour. Okay. So we can consider a train A, and that train is moving with an speed of what? 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, 40 kilometer per hour. And how many I mean after how many hours that second train has started? After 2 hours. Okay, so if I say in 2 hours how much distance this train has covered? Why we are considering this one? Because after 2 hours the second train is started. Okay, so see, what we are trying to do is we have to find distance. Let me tell you why we are finding distance here. So distance is equal to speed multiplied by time, so it will be 40 multiplied by 2, and that is 80 kilometer. Okay, now what I am saying is, now B is getting started. Okay, now A is here at a distance of what? This 80 kilometer. Distance between A and B is 80 kilometer. Okay, now think, speed of B is 60 kilometer per hour, speed of A is 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, now here two types of situations, examples you can solve. Here this speed, this train speed is 60 kilometer per hour, this train speed is 40 kilometer per hour. Obviously this train will overtake this train. Fine. This is the same type of question when a thief is overtaken by or caught by the police. Okay, so understand this concept. Okay, so obviously this speed, the speed of that thief or speed of this train should be less than this one. Okay, now if they are traveling, so this train have to cover this 80 kilometer per hour, 80 kilometer distance he has to cover to overtake this one A. Okay, so what is the relative speed of both train? If they are traveling in the same direction, so we have to find the relative speed. So what is the relative speed? So r speed, that is equal to what I have told you, when they are traveling in the same direction, so we have to subtract. Okay, so 60 minus 40 will be 60 minus 40, and that will be 20 kilometer per hour. Okay, that is our speed, relative speed. And now distance is 80, so can we solve the time? Time will be distance by speed, and that will be 4 hours. So after 4 hours this B will overtake A. Okay, meet that train A. Is it clear? So this type of question we can solve. This is from UPSC 2017. Okay, now let's do the new topic, that is boat and stream. So in this topic we have to understand few things, like see, this is your river or stream, whatever you can consider, and flow of that river is this side. Okay, now there is a boat, and that boat is going with the stream, with the river direction. Okay, so when they are traveling with the, I mean in the same direction, that flow is in the in this direction, and that boat is traveling in that direction, then speed of relative speed of that boat will be, what, like we can consider this is as, okay, we are considering r and this is b, so relative speed will be b plus r. Okay, I am giving you one scenario, like you are walking on a street. Okay, suddenly wind is blowing, and then if you are walking in the direction of wind, then you are walking with the speed of wind plus your speed. Okay, but if you are walking against the speed, so it will be more difficult for you to walk, because wind speed and your speed will be getting subtracted. Sorry, yeah, getting, yes, when they are here, that wind speed, like if I say, like this is us, and we are moving to this direction, and wind is moving to this direction, and in that case it will be more difficult to walk, because our speed will be getting subtracted with the speed, wind speed. Okay, and when speed of, I mean wind direction is in the direction of our walking, I mean our walking direction, then that speed will be getting added. Okay, it will be getting added, so it will be more easier to walk, right? So here, that concept what we have taught in trained concept, like we have to add or we have to subtract, but here this is the case of helping means. Okay, because river is helping the boat to travel, to move. Okay, so that's why relative speed will be getting added if they are moving in the same direction, and if this is the direction of river and boat is moving to this direction, and that case what will be the relative speed, that will be subtracted, and obviously speed of boat will be larger than the speed of that stream, so b minus r will be your relative speed. Okay, so we have to consider this one always while solving numericals. We have to consider this one. This is the main concept, okay, in boat and stream. Now let's see few numericals based on this one. So here is the question, and I have given only the data. Let me read the question there. Like a boat, it can move at a speed of 10 km per hour in still water. Okay, when water is not moving, and the speed of a stream is 2 km per hour. Okay, and that boat is taking 8 minutes. Sorry, 80 minutes. If that boat is traveling from A to B, this A to B point, and from returning B to A. Okay, the total time will be 80 minutes. So we have to find the distance between A and B. Okay, how can you solve this one? So one thing I think we have understood, like in direct proportion, like if you see, like when you say distance is equal to speed multiplied by time, and in direct proportion or inverse proportion, I have told you, like when two quantities are getting multiplied, those quantities are in inverse proportion. Like if I say speed is inversely proportional to time. Okay, if the speed is more, time is less. If the speed is less, time is more. Okay, so we can say downward speed, that is equal to, I mean divided by upward speed, that is equal to, here is upward time, and divided by downward time, right? Okay, one thing I have missed there, so let me tell you that one. Here this condition is what? This condition is downward. Okay, when the direction of the direction of flow of that boat and river is same, then that is downward, and that when this is in opposite direction, that is in upward. Okay, just note it down. Now we can continue with that solution. So what will be the downward speed? So in case of downward, what I have taught you, it will be 10 plus 2. We have to add both speeds. So it will be 10 plus 2, and for upward it will be 10 minus 2. Okay, and that will be the upward time and downward time. I can write up time or down time. Okay, so it will be like how much? 12 by 8, and that will be 3 by 2. Okay, is it clear? Now why we are solving like this? Because here we are using the concept of ratio and proportion. First of all, here is the proportion concept. Now we are using the ratio concept. Like this is your ratio, up time and down time, 3 by 2, and total time is given 80 minutes. So what will be your up time? You can say up is to down, that is 3 is to 2. So what will be your up down and time, and what is your down time? So up time, that is equal to this value divided by total. So this value divided by total, 3 plus 2, that is 5, multiplied by total time, that is 80. So it will be 1 and 30 means 6. So 3 multiplied by 16, it will be 48 minutes. This is for uptime, and for downtime it will be how much? 2 by 5 multiplied by 80, so again it will be 16, that is 32 minutes. So we got the time. Now if you got the time, now you can solve the distance. Okay, so here we are solving distance. D is equal to what? You can take this speed or this speed. Based on that you can take any time. Okay, if I am taking this speed, like for up and I mean downward speed, like it is 12 kilometer per hour. Okay, so time will be what? This one. Okay, 32 minutes, but we have to convert into hour. So it will be 32 divided by 60. So again this will be 5, and here is 6.4. So distance will be 6.4 kilometer. So this type of correlation we have to do. Okay, sometimes you have to work with the help of ratio and proportion. Sometimes you have to use the average concept. Okay, so you have to understand those concepts also while solving these type of questions. Fine. Okay, see, there is nothing more concept behind this topic. Like we have to write 1 or 2 pages theory based on this. So we are just giving you the main concept what we have to use here. Okay, and after that, while solving numericals, if something is missing, we are providing that in numericals. So if you are watching this video, you should solve each and every numericals. If you can't solve by yourself, you can copy my solutions. Okay, at least it will be in your notebook, so while revising it will be more beneficial for you. Okay, so I'm giving you one PYQ, that is from UPSC 2019. So here is a question from UPSC 2019, and that is given: a man takes half time rowing a certain distance downstream than upstream. If that person is taking, if that person going upstream and that person taking 1 hour, then while going to downstream, that person taking half an hour. Okay, half time, so half an hour. So what is the ratio of the speed of man in still water to the speed of stream? We have to solve that one. Okay, so in the previous numerical I have given you one concept like speed and time relation, ratio of speed ratio of speed that is equal to what, ratio and ratio of time. How can you relate that one? Speed and time is inversely proportional. Okay, so based on that we can find the ratio. Okay, so here we have to consider one thing, like let me take time, time for time of upstream. Okay, so I'm taking this as, okay, you can take 1 hour or x or y, whatever you can take, that's your choice. I'm just taking like just considering 1 hour. Okay, there should no issue. After that I will consider with the help of x and y. Okay, right now I'm taking x hour, 1 hour. Okay, time for downstream, that will be how much, half hour. Right, now if I say speed, what, speed of upstream divided by speed of downstream, so it will be what, first we have to write here time for down, time for down is half and time for up is 1, so it will be 1 by 2. Is it clear? Speed of up divided by speed of down is 1 by 2. Okay, but understand one thing, this is the relative speed, the relative speed of that man and man and that current, that stream. Okay, so here what we can write here is, yes, for up we can write m minus that c, or stream as you can say, I'm writing c. Are you getting my point? Speed of upstream, that will be subtracted, so m minus c, here is m plus c, and that is 1 by 2. Why I am writing here like this? Because we have to find the ratio of m and c. We have to find m is to c. Okay, so here you can apply componendo dividendo, but that concept I have not given you, but here you can apply cross multiplication too. So it will be 2m minus 2c, here is m plus c. You can take this m to this side, it will be 2m minus m, that will be only m, and here is c plus 2c, that will be 3c. That means m by c, that will be 3 by 1, so 3 is to 1 is your answer. Okay, are you getting my point? How we have solved this one? We have just considered, first we have considered particular time, like for upstream it will be 1 hour, for downstream based on that question it should be half hour. Okay, and as we know, like speed and time are is in inversely proportional. So if we are considering speed of up, so its time for up will be in the downside, in denominator. If we are writing speed of downstream in the denominator, so time for downstream should be in the numerator. Okay, because they are in inversely proportional. Okay, and we are not, we have to find the that speed of man in still water and that speed of that current individually. So we have to write like this, because these are the speed of, relative speed of man and that stream, upstream and downstream, that is a relative speed concept. Okay, so that's why we have written m minus c and here is m plus c. Now you can just cross multiply this one, and variable you can do variable separable, like for m we are taking the m to one side, the c to another side, like that you can solve this one. Okay, is this easy? Okay, if you're finding this is difficult or easy, I don't know, you can comment that one, like it's easy or not. I'm solving with another method, like considering x and y. Okay, let's see if you are getting that solution or not. So see, whatever you consider, that's your choice, but you have to follow the same method. Okay, like see, we can consider like time. upstream time, that is x. Okay, so based on this one we can say like downstream time is what, or we can consider like downstream time is y. Now we can consider this hint, like what, like this I mean downstream time is half the upstream time. Okay, so downstream time is half of upstream time. Okay, like we can say y by x is equal to 1 by 2. Is it okay? Now what is y and what is x? Y is downstream time. Okay, now we have to consider one thing, like time is inversely proportional to speed. So we have to understand, like here is downstream, so we have to write downstream first. Down time by up time, that ratio, that is equal to up speed by down speed. Okay, both ratio will be same. This down time divided by up time. Okay, this is down time and this is up time. Okay, fine. So this will be 1 by 2. Now what is upstream? Upstream speed, that will be m minus c, and here is m plus c, and that is 1 by 2. Now do cross multiplication, 2m minus 2c, that is equal to m plus c. Taking this m to this side, it will be m, this c to this side, it will be 3c. Now we have to write m by c, that is 3 by 1, so 3:1 is our answer. So if you are getting this step, this method is easy, then that's your choice. I have already told you, like it's your choice. If you are considering x, y, or if you are considering some value, it's up to you. Okay, my purpose is to make you understand. If you are understanding this concept, this approach, then that's fine. Okay, so till now what we have understood, like what is, I mean we have understood downstream. Okay, for downstream, like boat and stream speed will be added. For upstream, both speed will be subtracted. First we have to write boat, then we have to write stream. Now for time, this is the speed. Okay, this is the speed. For time comparison, like if I say time for time down and here is time up, it will be just reverse, like speed up stream divided by speed down stream. Okay, just reverse this one. Okay, I mean reciprocal of that one. Till now we have understood these things, and this is the average values, sorry, relative values. Okay, downstream the relative values will be b plus s, upstream the relative value will be b minus s. So just learn this one, just understand this one. It will be very useful while solving this type of questions. Okay, now I think we are ready to solve, I mean we are ready to start one more topic, that is race on a circular track. Okay, that will be our last topic. After that we will solve few numericals and then it will be over. I mean this topic will be over. Okay, see, we have to consider one more topic, that is race on circular track. Just consider this as a track. Okay, I know this is not circular, but just consider this one. Okay, and we have to apply the same topic, same thing, the relative concept which we have already discussed. Okay, like when two objects or two bodies are moving in the opposite direction, their relative speed will be added. Okay, I mean when moving in opposite direction, So relative speed will be at both. Okay, when same direction, then what we will do, relative speed is equal to subtract, do subtraction. Okay, like this we can do. Okay, now this is circular track, and I think displacement concept is not asked till now, but still I'm just giving you one thing, like what is displacement and distance. Just simple thing is, I don't think this will be asked, but still I'm just discussing this one. Like if one person is here and that person is doing one round from this point, I mean complete one round, doing one round. Okay, in that case displacement will be 0, but distance will be what? Distance will be the length of this path, that will be your circumference. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, if that person is moving from this point A to this point B, in that case the displacement will be your diameter. Okay, but your distance will be this one, like pi r, half circumference. Okay, so till now I think you have understood what is displacement. Displacement means your shortest distance between initial and final point. Like in the initial example what I have told you, like is you have started from this point and you have ended, you have finished this at this point, then your distance will be, displacement will be from initial to final point will be 0. Okay, and if you are starting from this point and ending from to this point, then your shortest distance will be A to B, that will be your diameter. Okay, so this is very simple thing, you have to just write it down, and maybe it will be asked or something while solving numericals, it will be asked. Okay, and one more thing, while solving this type of question from the circular track, maybe LCM concept, HCF concept will be used. And right now directly I can say like which, I mean how the question will be asked, but when you are solving the question you will understand like how to solve that questions. Okay, so let's try few numericals based on this one. Okay, this question is from UPSC 2017, and I think this is little difficult question, because here few geometry question is I mean geometry concept is included. Okay, if you don't know the geometry concept it will be little difficult. Okay, but after that thing I mean, and if you see the recent questions, I think geometry concept is not been asked. Okay, that's why I have not taught that concept. Still we are solving this question. Okay, maybe you will understand. Just try it. Like this is your circular path. Okay, two person A and B is there, and in the starting B is ahead of A and they are making 30° with the center. Okay, like they are moving to this direction. I am just considering A is here and B is at this point and they are making 30°. Okay, like this one. Fine. When A reaches diametrically opposite to starting point, he meets B. Okay, that means this is the end point for A. Okay, and at this point A meet B. So B is traveling this much distance and A is traveling this complete distance, means half circumference. Now we have to find the ratio of speed of A and B. Obviously here you can see like A is traveling more distance, that means the speed of A will be larger, I mean greater compared to B. This is our simple hint. Okay, if the options are based on that, you can I mean you can eliminate few options, but still we are solving this question. Now what I was saying, that concept geometry, here we have to find arc length. Why the arc length? Because this is the arc length, like a dash b. This is the distance between distance traveled by b. Okay, and this will be 2 pi r multiplied by theta. Theta means the angle covered. This angle is complete angle is 180. This is 30, so this will be 150 degree. So this will be 150 degree divided by 180. Only this concept we have to use here. So 0 will be cancelled out. This is 5, this is 6. Okay, now the value of r is not given. We don't need that one also. Just write it like, here is 3, so write it like pi r 5 by 3. Okay, now this is for b. For a, what is the value? Simply pi r. Circumference is 2 pi r and half circumference is pi r, so we can write pi r. Okay, this is the, this is the distance traveled by a. Now if both are traveling, both are traveling and meeting at this point, that means time will be same for both one. Okay, are you getting my thing? Are you getting my point? Like if both are traveling and both are meeting at this point, is starting from this point, a is starting from this point, b is starting from this point, and they are meeting at this point, that means the time taken by both will be same. Okay, and formula is distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. When time is same, so that means distance is equal to speed. Okay, so if you write the speed ratio or distance ratio, both will be same. Okay, so here we have asked like is ratio of speed of a and b. If I write speed of a by speed of b, it will be like what? Distance of a by distance of b. So distance of a is equal to pi r, and this will be pi r and 5 by 3. So this 3 will be going numerator, so it will be pi r will be cancelled. It is 3 by 5. Okay, sorry, I think I have done one mistake here. Like total angle was 360, so we have to consider 360 here, not 180. So this should be 360. So when you divide this one, okay, 0 will be cancelled out, and by 3 this will be 5, by 3 this will be how much? 12. By 2 it will be 1, here is 6. So this is not 3, this will be 6, here is 6. Okay, so just replace this one, here is 6. So answer is 6 by 5. Okay, my mistake. Sometimes I also do mistakes. Okay, so it's your task to correct me. Okay, fine. Okay, lastly we are solving one more question. This question is from UPSC 2013. Okay, first thing what I am saying, for CSAT paper I would recommend like you should solve last 5 years questions, not 10 years question. Why? Because CSAT pattern is changing very fast. Okay, if you see last 3 years, it's more logical. Earlier when it was started, it was more calculative. Now it's more logical. Okay, still if you have time, still you have that patience, you can solve 10 years question. That's no problem, no issues. Okay, so this is from UPSC 2013, and that is given like 4 cars are there. Okay, A, B, C, D, and their mileage are given like 8, 10, 9 and 11, and hour for how many hours they are traveled. Okay, and total payments is given. So we have to find like what is the average speed of which car has a maximum average speed. Okay, so this is little bit logical question also. If you don't know the formula, that's fine, but you have to apply little bit little bit of concept, little bit of logic, because many of you have traveled in hired car like Ola and Uber or meter taxi. Okay, so you can apply your concept there. Like for 20 hours that car is getting hired for 25 or 40, I mean 24, 22, that doesn't matter. So what will be your total payment? Okay, one more data is I have missed here. Like hiring rate is rupees 6 per kilometer plus diesel cost was 40 rupee per liter. Okay, rupee 40 per liter, that is our diesel cost. So how to find that? I mean, we have to form equation based on payment and this rate. Okay, so if I consider simple thing, like let's say the distance traveled by, I mean it is not given like how many distance travel, how much distance traveled by A, B, C or D. So we can consider like by A the distance travel is A, by B it is B, C for C and D for D. Okay, so for A we are considering A distance had traveled. Okay, and total rate was 6 rupees 6 per kilometer, so it will be 6 multiplied by A. That's fine, that's normal rate. Okay, now we have to calculate the diesel cost. Okay, so what we will write here, 40 rupee per liter, but we have to correlate with the mileage. So what we have to do here, we have to multiply this 40 by what, by distance. Okay, and then divided by 8. Why we are doing this one? Because see, this is your 40, what cost per liter. Okay, when you divide this by the mileage, I mean when you divide this distance by this mileage. Okay, this is distance in kilometer, and when you divide this by mileage by kilometer per liter, this kilometer will be cancelled out. Okay, and we will get only liter. Okay, this much liter you are using to travel a kilometers, so you got this much liter. Okay, a by 8 liters. Now for per liter the cost was 40, so we have to multiply by 40. So total cost will be this much, 6a plus 40 multiplied by a by 8, and that will be 2120. Okay, so when you solve this one it will be 5, so total will be 8, 6a plus 5a, that will be 11a, and that will be 2120. Okay, when you divide this one, so it will be like what, a is equal to 2120 by 11, this will be your distance. Okay, now what is the formula of average speed? Average speed is total distance by total time. Okay, so total distance average speed is equal to total distance by total time, that is divided by 20, and that will be 9.63. Okay, this is the task for A, car A. Similarly we have to do for car B, car C and car D. Okay, so I think in last 5 years this much calculative numericals they did not ask. So it's your, I mean you should try this type of question. Okay, because it will enhance your enhance your logical concept. Okay, but try to understand all thing. I mean every concept you should try, whatever I have taught, every topics you should understand, and based on that you should practice numericals, you should practice the concept, and try to solve as much as PYQs as possible. Okay, just don't solve those PYQs, you should understand what is the concept behind those PYQs, and if it is repeating, the concept is repeating, just note it down, like this concept is getting repeated. Okay, it will be more easier to while revising. Okay, so I think I have covered every topics from speed, time and distance. Now it's your turn, like how much you are practicing, how much you are revising, and how much you are doing the PYQs. Okay, so till then, and we will meet in the Sunday session. That will be your revision session. If there is any doubt, you should ask. I will be there to clear your doubts. Okay, till then, bye, all the best, have a nice day, and Jai Hind.